Hi guys, my name is Elisa, your English teacher. In this lesson, we will learn what the helping verbs are and how they're used in English. At the end of the lesson, we will do the test to make sure that you understood everything. So, let's begin. Helping verbs, also known as auxiliary verbs, work alongside main verbs to express various shades of meaning. Please remember that helping verbs assist the main verb in a sentence. For example, she has visited Paris. Let's find the main verb in this sentence. What has she done? Yes, visited. Visited is the main verb. So what do you think? What is the helping verb in this sentence? Of course, has. The helping verb has assists the main verb visited in this sentence. The primary helping verbs are to be, to have, and to do. These verbs can also function as main verbs, but when used in conjunction with other verbs, they become helpers. So these are the forms of the verb to be that you can see in different sentences in English. Am, is, are, was, were, been, being, will be. These are the forms of the verb to have. Has, have, had, having, will have. And these are the forms of the helping verb to do. Does, do, did, will do. Also, there is one more group of helping verbs in English, and these are modal auxiliary verbs. Can, could, may, might, must, ought to, shall, should, will, and would. If you would like to learn more about modal verbs, I have a separate lesson about them. Please follow the link somewhere here or in the description below. Helping verbs contribute to the overall meaning by indicating tense, mood, voice, or emphasis. This is how they indicate tense. Helping verbs indicate the time of action. For example, they are playing soccer. In this sentence, the helping verb are indicates that we use the present continuous in this sentence. They are playing, present continuous. Also, helping verbs are crucial in forming questions. For example, are you coming to the party? Are you coming to the party? In this sentence, the helping verb are helps us to form the question. Helping verbs assist in creating negative sentences. For example, he does not like spinach. He does not like spinach. In this sentence, we use the helping verb does to form the negation, to form the negative sentence. He does not like spinach. Helping verbs can add emphasis to the main verb. For example, I do love watching movies. In this sentence, the helping verb do adds emphasis to the main verb. You can say, I love watching movies. But if you want to emphasize that you really love watching movies, you'll say, I do love watching movies. Also, we can use helping verbs to form the voice, like in this sentence. The window was broken by the strong wind. The helping verb was helps us to build the passive voice in this sentence. The window was broken by the strong wind. I have just said that helping verbs indicate the time of action. So let's see how helping verbs help us to build different tenses in English. Let's begin with the present simple tense. It is used for general truth, habits, or regular actions. For example, do you like chocolate? Do you like chocolate? Let's find the main verb in this sentence. Like. Like is the main verb. So what is the helping verb then? Of course, do. Do is the helping verb. It helps us to form the present simple tense. Do you like chocolate? Present continuous tense describes actions happening at the moment or around the current time. For example, I'm currently studying for my exams. I'm currently studying for my exams. Can you find the main verb in this sentence? What am I doing at the moment? What am I currently doing? Of course, studying. Studying is the main verb. But what is the helping verb? Which verb helps us to build the present continuous tense? Of course, am. Am is the helping verb. Present perfect tense indicates an action that started in the past and has a connection to the present. For example, I have visited that museum before. I have visited that museum before. Let's find the main verb. What have I done? Of course, visited. And what is the helping verb? Who knows which verb helps us to show that this is the present perfect tense? Of course, have. Have is the helping verb. Present perfect continuous tense expresses the duration of an action that started in the past and continues to the present. For example, we have been studying for hours. What is the main verb? Studying. And what are the helping verbs? We have two helping verbs in this sentence that help us to build present perfect continuous. Who knows? Of course, have been. Have been are the helping verbs that help us to build present perfect continuous tense. Past simple tense describes completed actions in the past. For example, he did not walk to the store yesterday. What is the main verb in this sentence? Yes, you are right. Walk. Walk is the main verb. Let's find the helping verb. This helping verb not only helps to build the past simple tense, but also forms a negative sentence. Of course, did. Did is the helping verb in this sentence. Past continuous tense depicts actions that were ongoing at a specific moment in the past. For example, I was reading a book when the phone rang. I was reading a book when the phone rang. Let's find the main verb in the first part of the sentence. I was reading a book. Yes, reading. Reading is the main verb. And what is the helping verb? Which verb helps to build the past continuous tense? Of course, was. Was is the helping verb. Past perfect tense indicates an action completed before another event in the past. For example, she had already left when I arrived. Let's find the main verb in the first part of the sentence. She had already left. Of course, left. And what is the helping verb? Yes, you're right, had. The helping verb had helps us to build the past perfect tense. She had already left. Past perfect continuous tense conveys the duration of an action that occurred before another event in the past. For example, they had been waiting for hours before the bus finally arrived. Let's look at the first part of the sentence. They had been waiting for hours. What is the main verb? Waiting. And which verbs help us to build the past perfect continuous tense? Of course, had been. Had been are two verbs that help us to build past perfect continuous. Future simple tense expresses actions that will happen in the future. For example, we will go on a trip next month. I'm sure that now you can find the main verb. Yes, go. And what is the helping verb? You're right, will. Will is the helping verb that helps us to build the future simple tense. Great job. Future continuous tense describes ongoing or repeated actions that will happen in the future. For example, at 3 p.m. tomorrow, they will be celebrating. What is the main verb? What will they be doing? Of course, celebrating. Celebrating is the main verb. And what are the helping verbs? There are two helping verbs in this sentence. Yes, you're right. Will be. Will be are the helping verbs. Future perfect tense indicates an action that will be completed before another event in the future. For example, by this time next year, I will have graduated. So what is the main verb? You're right, graduated. And what are the helping verbs? Which verbs help us to build the future perfect tense? Will have. There are two helping verbs. Will have. Future perfect continuous tense conveys the duration of an action that will be ongoing before another event in the future. For example, by the end of the month, they will have been working here for 5 years. So let's find the main verb. What will they have been doing here? Of course, working. Working is the main verb. And what are the helping verbs? There are 3 helping verbs in this sentence. Yes, you're right. Will have been. Will have been are the helping verbs that help us to build the future perfect continuous tense. Okay, great job. And now it's time for the test. Test your knowledge. Select the helping verbs. This time next week, we will be traveling to Paris. So what are the helping verbs in this sentence? The main verb is traveling, and what are the helping verbs? Yes, you're right, will be. Will be are the helping verbs. Good job. Next one, select the helping verb. You should find one helping verb in this sentence. I recommend you pause in this video, reading the sentence attentively, and then check your answer with me. How do you spend your weekend? So what is the main verb in this sentence? Of course, spend. And what is the helping verb? Yes, you're right, do. Do is the helping verb. Great job. I'm very proud of you. Let's keep going. Again, select the helping verb. She has not visited Europe before. She has not visited Europe before. Pause the video and find the helping verb. Of course, you are right. So the main verb is visited. And what is the helping verb? Of course, has. This verb not only helps us to build the present perfect tense, but also it shows the negation. It helps us to make a negative sentence. Has not. Okay, how about in this sentence? She did pass the exam. Pause the video. Okay, pass is the main verb. And which verb emphasizes that she actually did it? That she actually passed the exam. Of course, the helping verb is did, and in this sentence, it is used to emphasize the main verb pass. She did pass. She actually did it. And the final question. The cake was baked by my sister. The cake was baked by my sister. So what is the main verb? Baked. And what is the helping verb then? Of course, was. Was is the helping verb. What does this verb do in this sentence? Yes, you're right. It helps us to make the passive voice. The cake was baked by my sister. Great job. I'm very proud of you today. Thank you for learning English with me. If you enjoyed this lesson, please remember to like it, subscribe to my channel, and leave your comments below. I'll see you in my next videos. Take care.